Hey, what's going on? This is Justin at Saltstrong, and in this video, we're going to go over how to tie a snell knot. And I want to address that there are a lot of different versions on how to tie a snell knot online. There's a traditional snell knot, there's a non-slip or no-loop snell knot, there's an improved snell knot, and if I wanted to give this a name, I guess we could call it the uni-snell knot. And I personally think this is the easiest and has been the most efficient way to tie a snell knot when I'm using cut bait or dead bait on the bottom for big redfish, crabs for big black drum, and even cut ladyfish for snook and tarpon. This has been very effective for me over the years, and I just want to share this tip with you so that you have an easy knot in your back pocket in case you do want to soak a big cut bait on bottom for a big fish. So I'd like to point out first that when tying a snell knot, I prefer to use these bent eye hooks. This is an octopus hook by Gamakatsu. This is a J hook. I would rather use a circle hook, but for the sake of a demonstration, this is all that I have on me. And I prefer to use a bent eye because it makes tying a snell knot a little bit more effective because you're tying to the base of the hook and all of your pulling power is going to be straight out from the base of the hook as opposed to from the tip of the eyelid. You could tie a uni knot and it still will catch fish, but I think you're going to have a lot more strength when you tie a snell knot on these bent eye octopus hooks. So let's go over this knot step by step. Again, it is super easy. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your leader line and you want to go in through the eyelet on the same side as the tip of the hook. So I'm going to go from the top down here and then I'm going to run my tag line all the way out to the side. It's going to be a good maybe 10 or 12 inches out here. That's going to be a lot of tag line, but it's going to serve to your benefit here at the end. After I have all that tag line sitting out here, I'm going to go just a little bit past the hook and I'm going to create a loop, just a small overhand loop, and I'm going to pinch that loop on the base of the hook and I'm going to have all this tag line up here. And what I want to do is I'm going to want to wrap the tag line around the base of the hook and back through the loop that I've created. In terms of the number of wraps, I'd say as long as you're doing at least 4 and maybe up to about 7 or 8, you are perfectly fine. The number of wraps is going to determine, it's going to be based off of the thickness of your leader and the size of hook that you're using ultimately. So if it's a big leader, 4 wraps is probably fine. If it's a 20 or 30 pound leader, 7 or 8 wraps would probably work well. Okay, after I create all of the wraps here around the base of the hook, I'm just going to wet this knot real fast. And then I'm going to wrap that extra amount of tag line around my finger and I'm going to grab the main line and I'm going to slowly start pulling that main line up towards the base of the hook. Now I've got a little bit of pressure here on my tag line, and as I slide that down, I'm alternating pressure every now and again. And I just pull that main line up towards the base of the hook and that will go snug. Let's get a closer look at it. As you can see, that basically that uni knot slid right up the shank of the hook and right up against to the eyelet. It is solid. You just clip your tag end here and you are good to go. I have never had this snell knot fail on me before. It has never backed out here at the tag end. As long as I've got constant pressure on my line, this snell knot is an effective and simple knot to use when soaking cut bait or dead bait on bottom for big fish. And if you have any questions about this knot or any questions about rigging, baits to use, how to catch your favorite inshore game fish, we've got a lot of information over at saltstrong.com. Be sure to check us out and leave us any questions here in this video, and we will see you guys on the water. And if you're new to Saltstrong, just know that we're the best online fishing club in America because we literally guarantee that you'll start catching more fish in less time. And we do this by providing you with premium education, an exclusive online fishing community, and huge discounts on the best tackle for saltwater anglers. So to learn more, go to saltstrong.com and we'll see you in the Insider family soon.